and welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to leg one of the grand final in the Liga MX 2022 Clausura. Atlas versus Pachuca, first leg at Estadio Jalisco. Partido de Aira, Estadio Jalisco. Atlas going for a bicampeonato. Pachuca trying to knock them off their perch. Both teams are already in CONCACAF Champions League. Of course, Atlas got the Clausura runner-up spot due to being the best team in the league in the aggregate table because Atlas is going for a bicampeonato. But Pachuca trying to knock Atlas off their perch. Atlas going for a bicampeonato the first time since 2013-14 with Club Leon. It's going to be a good two-legged tie. 180 minutes to glory. Holy shit, that's crazy. Down one in the 67th. Damn, Fluminense. Liga MX After Dark. Can't wait for some poor South American team. Yeah, that is a poor team. Damn, Maron. Lineups are as follows. Let's get into it. In goal, Camilo Vargas. Arguably the best keeper in CONCACAF. Back three, Emmanuel Aguilera, Nervo, and Santa Maria. Midfield five, Anibal Chala, Reyes, Aldo Roca, Zaldivar, and Jose Abela. In the front two, Julian Quinones and Julio Furch. Oh, you do? Oh, okay, cool. So that's the one you found. Last year's hat? Really? Is it fitted, though? And then for Pachuca, the away side, but the better ranked side, the higher seeded side, which is why they're away, of course. In goal, Ustadi. The back four, Alvarez, Cabral, Tapias, and Aceves. The midfield two, Sanchez and Chavez. Attacking midfielders, Hurtado, Guzman, and Ibarra, and Ibanez, the striker. Nah, it's Buckle, huh? Talavera wants to talk to Ryan. I'm not the person to make a move to TFC. I have nothing to do with the board, but I mean, hey, if that's what you want to talk about. Can you do a car giveaway? No, because I do not have a car to give away. What's up, Rory? Juan Luis Diaz, hi Ryan. Sol de Cruz Azul, pero en esta final le voy al Atlas. See what else we got. Rebels here to see Pachuca win title from Atlas. Univision has game till 11. Yep, 11 Central. It's a late one, of course, like everything else in Mexican football. Like every other final in Mexican football. So, it is what it is. I don't know. Fluminense, yeah, that's where we were. Okay. Talavera wants to talk. I swear Scott said have this. Yep. You told me. What? Are you an insurance doctor? Negative. By the way, Univision only has 1 hour left of transmission. I don't know if they'll have all game. That's probably your area. When you have cable, you have everything. Or Fubo. It's just, I guess, in your area, it's there, but it'll go away once it is something. I don't know. But y'all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this going. First leg of a grand final. Well, I can't give you one. I'm not that rich yet. But trust me, if I was, I got your back. I got your back, but I'm not that rich yet. You're good in my book. Think you're cool. Think you're on. You're standing next to me. No matter what, if I was rich enough, I'd got you, but I'm not yet. I'm not Andrew Tate yet. I'm not at that level yet, I should say. Big ups to the Big G. Get your own car. No, he's not the $1 million man. I'm not Ted DiBiase. Lol. Pachuca's the father of Atlas because Atlas is a small team. Timbers are going to have Mora back by late June. Awesome News told this to Ryan. Yep. What are the main missions at TFC? Beat Forge next weekend. Beat Forge on the 4th, right before the international break. and then beat Montreal in the end of June and just get enough points to stay alive in the league by the time Insigne gets here. But I'm more worried about the Canadian Championship, both the 2020 final and the 2022 tournament. Chicago ain't good right now, but I hope we get a point. We need a win, but I'll take a point. I mean, we're still only 3 points back of 7th. I mean, I'm not worried about that. I need CONCACAF more. Do you think Bruce Arena should get fired? No. Did Stranger Things Season 4 come out? I don't watch Stranger Things, so I'm not sure. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. Even people be putting about it on freaking TikTok and Instagram stories, so I should know. So no, as far as I know. As far as I know, I couldn't tell you. I don't watch Stranger Things. Singing the anthem, Mexico. National anthem. Did I just see? Did they just put a Tecate logo in the sky? In those lights? Did I just see what I saw? Holy crap! Crowd's very into the anthem. I think the Mexican people are very proud of their anthem. I've seen that the whole time, like Gold Cup finals. They seem very proud of their anthem. Sort of like Italy in a way, you know? Like Italy's very proud of their anthem as well. Have you seen the transfer of Pumas? What players do you think they signed? I don't know if they're backing Lillini like they should. Have you seen anything? Did you hear Canada's men's soccer team got the Iran game got canceled? Yep, I saw. Trudeau had to open his stupid mouth. And here we go. I blame Trudeau. But I think it also hurt that the players had started to not want to play Iran, that they were going to consider boycotting that game, which would have probably hurt the point of what they were trying to do with it. It being a World Cup or a World Cup preparedness. You know, so maybe that was the straw that broke the camel's back. They were fine with it because they were going to give, even if Canada didn't like the fact that they were going to give Iran the visas, they were going to give them the visas. But then the players had said, we're starting to think that maybe we don't want to play Iran, that we'll boycott that game but still play Curacao and Honduras. 11 for Atlas. Vargas, Chala, Aguilera, Nervo, Santa Maria, Abera, Zaldivar, Rocha, Reyes, Quinones, and Furch. Yeah, I would say so. I don't know what the hell, honestly. I didn't see it. I don't give a crap about celebrities like that. But, I mean, the way you're saying, I guess she does. I couldn't tell you. Jack Harlow does have some sort of... He does have the game, so I'm sure she probably does. And he's got the status, too, so I'm sure he probably did. I'm sure she probably does. He has everything going for him. Good roster, pretty much the normal one with a couple of new players. I like it. Ustadi in goal for Pachuca, Aceves, Tapias, Cabral, Alvarez, Chavez, and Sanchez. Defensive midfielders, Ibarra, Guzman, Hurtado, attacking mids, and Ibanez, the striker. Oilers and Flames, 0-0, almost through the first period. Midway through the first. Okay. Canes won second round. Nice. So Tampa versus Carolina. We get the Lightning versus the Hurricanes. Now that's a good game. That's a good round. Or good game and a good situation there. I hate it. Because you're a Rangers fan, we know. Here we go. First leg. Winvo just said peace was never an option. Canes are up 3-2. I mean, they should win a game. You have a 50% chance to win a series, and they're not the Toronto Maple Leafs. They should do it. Now, believing the Leafs had a 50% chance was absolutely out of my mind. Winvo's like, peace was never an option. Here we go. About to start this first leg of the final. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Atlas at home at Estadio Jalisco, trying to defend their Liga MX title, bicampeonato. That's what they're going for. Will they get it? How close will they be? We just beat the Tampa Bay Rays. Talk to the fat lady. That's baseball. Winvo. Or brother BKL. The one time I want Tampa to win, and they choke. I wonder what the Jays probably just started against Anaheim. And we're about to kick off. Atlas in their red and black. Pachuca in their blue and white stripes. And here we go. We're off. And Pachuca are on the ball already. They get a breakaway, a semi-breakaway here. Ibanez shot straight out. Everyone is saying peace was never an option because of me. Yeah. Rangers had the better chance versus Tampa Bay because of Igor. Yeah, I would say. I think in the end, they'll both lose. I think in the end, Rangers or Carolina would lose to Tampa, but I think Rangers do have a better chance low-key. 40th second. 40 seconds in. Vargas plays it forward, and it's back to Pachuca. Atlas is making some mistakes. I think the pressure's getting to him already. That's a foul. I have a free kick here for Atlas. Atlas does not look like the champions we think that they have been. Is the pressure getting to them? I don't know. I think maybe. I think they feel a bit of pressure here. 1 minute 13. Straight to Stadi. Hurt Gomez said today will be a scoring draw, which means Pachuca's still in the catbird seat going into the second leg, because if you have a scoring draw, all you got to do is win. Hell, you could draw. Peace wasn't an option if you're a Yankee. 1-0 Calgary. Edmonton's still up 3-1. I'm glad the Blues got it back to St. Louis. Glad. Headed away by Atlas. Here comes Pachuca. They have a chance, and they just gets tipped away. Rocha. Second minute. Over the top. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that super chat button. You all know what to do. Let's get this one going. 2:05. 2 minutes in. Here's a throw in for Atlas. Yanks versus Mets at Citi Field. Andrew Manjapan scored. Good player. Yankee people only know how to eat pizza, speak. Hey, I'm walking here. Forget about it. Forget about it. Plays in. Header. I mean, that is sort of. I'm sure it'll happen sometime this year. Haven't seen or played baseball. Only sports I've played are American football and football. Honestly, I love every sport. Of course, at times I delve harder into some sports. But when football's off, I mean, of course, when MLS is off, you still have Liga MX. Well, not really. Blasphemy. What's up, Ilias? How we doing? Just normally what we doing. 3:15. Throw in for Atlas. But when MLS ends and Liga MX ends, basically they have a lot of hockey and the NFL playoffs, so things pretty much wrap up well there. Oh. Otto Rocha is up limping. Oh, that's not good for their captain. It's not good for their captain. Atlas, 4th minute. Just working on a night shift. Be careful with this. Oyagana El Papa de las Peras con Cuernos y las Muergue Gatitas. Muergue Gatitas. There we go. I think I got it. What do you think about the fact Canada Soccer canceled Canada versus Iran due to the recent politics? Stupid. Stupid. Trudeau had to open his mouth, and that's what led to this moment. And then the players basically were like, yeah, I think we may want to boycott this game because the heat got too hot. Header on. Like, I get. Plane got shot down. Canadians were killed. The team had nothing to do with it. The Iranian team or football federation had nothing to do with it. Had nothing to do with it. So you're going to blame them. There is absolutely zero nuance in this world. Blame the people who did the crime. Not people who were from that nation who had nothing to do with it. People have no nuance nowadays. It's either one way or the other. It's either black or white. It's either good or evil. There's no gray area. Seriously. People either want to be on the right side or think you're on the wrong side. It is what it is. It's like if you have any nuance, people think you're on the wrong side because you want to think things out. I'd love the Mets and would love NYCFC to play there long term until we get our stadium. Christopher's stupid. Yep, here's CCL. Yeah. Are you still shocked that you found out Cinco de Mayo wasn't Mexican Independence Day? A little bit, but I've slept on it, I guess. Found a Toronto hat for cheap. Yeah, he told me. CCL 2023. How do you feel that Pachuca are playing better than you? Honestly, they are. It's only 6 minutes, but they are. 0-0, 0-0. But they are. It's been 5 minutes. But you could tell. You could tell. They've been playing better slightly in 6 minutes. Pachuca. No. Got to fill in the MLS merch. Yeah. Winvo was born in North Carolina. Or I guess he grew up in North Carolina, then moved to Morocco. Something like that. I think that's the case. Brazos Valley and USL2 up 8-0 in the 82nd minute. I mean, it's basically a summer league for college players. I mean, that's bound to happen some point. That just means they have better players than whoever they're playing. North Carolina moved to Morocco is correct. His team is Orlando, as you could tell from Winvo ORL fan club. His team's Orlando. His team's in the semifinal or quarterfinals of the Open Cup after penalties. How's it feel to suck in the final and maybe Pachuca will be champions? Okay, now that's a bit early. I mean, I do think that Pachuca are the better team right now, but anything can happen through 90 and 180. So that's a little bit too early. Like, wait at least until the end of the first leg. Here's Atlas. Furch crosses over. Wait a second. I'll wait till the end of the first leg. Like, if Pachuca, my page gif is Pedro Galese. Yeah, if he leaves, you're screwed. He's pretty good. I'm still not saying he's better than Andre Blake, but pretty good. Nobody's better than Andre Blake. MLS-wise, and honestly CONCACAF-wise, but especially in MLS. Header on, cleared by Pachuca. Rolls through, it'll be a throw-in. The fact that Canada versus Iran got canceled will affect the way that Canada will play in the World Cup. Yeah, I agree. And if they don't get a replacement, I know Ukraine has said they're open to play. Ukraine is open to play. They'll try to, and if they want to put it through, it could happen. And I'd love to see it. That'd be a good test as well. But they still have Nations League and 2 qualifiers, playoff games. I don't know if they could fit it in. But the fact that they've said they'd try, and by the way, if Canada takes that, I'm not saying it is, but that's a good way to virtue signal back to the people who were mad about the Iran thing, because you damn well know that the people who were mad about the Iran thing are ardent supporters of Ukraine. You damn well know that would be an easy if you could get those people back, you get them back like that. But then again, it also makes sense because the plane that got shot down with those Canadians in it by Iran was a Ukrainian plane. So maybe there's more. I'd say maybe Ecuador cancels on Iran and we replace them with Ecuador. Ukraine. I would rather have somebody who was like near the World Cup or in the World Cup, right? So if Italy could come over, Italy would be great. I don't want Haiti. I don't want a team like Haiti. I don't want a team like Jamaica. I don't want a team that we've been playing. I want something that was close to the World Cup. Or I don't want a team like Venezuela, who finished dead last in their CONMEBOL group. Japan would be nice. What about Tunisia? That could work. That could work. Lol, that could work. I found out all the Texas Speech Voices got yeeted off of TikTok. Yeah, now they're singing. Or as far as I know, Quinones. Shot. Cross in. Oh, hell. Pedro's never leaving. So for your case. I want to see CCL say 23 say that Pumas has more titles than Atlas, and Atlas will choke in the final to Pachuca. Savarese say sorry about your Venezuela. Yeah. 9 minutes just watching Sea Rebel. 10th minute. I mean, Puebla's been better so far. They have been. Like, I will say that. Alvarez is man of the match already. A 7 ranking. Damn. All right, 10th minute. Going forward for Atlas. He's just pocketed him. Again, another pocket. Here comes Pachuca. I mean, I'm sorry for Gio Savarese, but I'll laugh in the face of Jefferson Soteldo. It's funny. All the voices except the original one got removed. Ecuador and Uruguay will be playing Mexico in a couple of weeks. Canada could play them. Okay, works for me. I could go with Ecuador or Uruguay. That works for me. But I don't make the decisions. Tunisia is playing in Tunisia, away to Botswana, then travel to Tokyo to play a mini tournament against Ghana, Japan, and Chile. Tui Loma's in the New Zealand squad with Bonilla going to the Venezuela squad. Okay. Now, New Zealand could easily fit in their playoff and then play Canada later on, but I don't think New Zealand would be, I'd say they're not at the level of even Costa Rica, so I don't think that helps Canada at all. Now, if they get in, you could do that, but if they lose, I don't think it would be smart to use that as a friendly. They may be angry, but I don't know. Pachuca. Also, the Ecuador versus Iran was supposed to be played in Toronto, was canceled as well. Okay, so it was canceled. So I guess Canada may just end up playing Ecuador instead. So, yeah, that probably seems like the most likely situation. Probably. I would take. What is your 2 teams that make it into the round of 16 for every group? All right. I've already touched on this before. I don't know if I did my full-on predictions, but we could do an early prediction, and then people will probably not even remember this video once I put out my actual predictions. So I don't even know how many people actually watch the streams like this far, if they even rewatch the streams. Where were we going? Where is it? No. There we go. Group A, I got Netherlands and Qatar. I think Qatar is going to be favored a little bit, you know. That's my thoughts. Group B, I got England and, for now, United States. If Scotland makes the group, I think Scotland will go through, just barely. If Wales or Ukraine make the group, I still think USA will pip them. But for now, I'm going to say Ukraine makes the group. But if Scotland makes it, I think Scotland gets over. I'm saying for after it's over, like it's a VOD. That's what I was talking about. Like as a video, but whatever. I know you're here the whole time when I'm actually live. Group C, Argentina and Poland. I think this is the year for Lewandowski. Group D, France and Denmark. Group E, Spain and Germany. Germany and Spain. Group F, Belgium and Canada. Group G, Brazil and Switzerland. Group H, Portugal and South Korea. I knew if it's boring days, I'll watch all the streams back later in the year. Okay. Cleared out. 15th minute. I'm here too. What's good? Nothing much. Just doing the match, of course. Watching the match. During the national break week, I'm going to Lincoln City. We're renting a beach house. It's my vacation this year. Okay. Lincoln City. Never heard of it. But a beach house sounds nice. I'd like to be on the beach. That sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm here too. What's good? I feel like Mexico, USA, and Canada will all get out of their groups of the World Cup. Nice shirt going to be present for Mexico and Ecuador versus at Soldier Field. Nice. Poland over Mexico. I'm serious. I think Lewandowski, this is the year. I think this is the year. Poland actually does the damn thing with Lewandowski. I know they bottle all the time, but this has to be the year. This has to be it. And Mexico, if they get rid of Tata, maybe they do get through. But I don't see Mexico getting through. Mexico should at least beat Saudi Arabia. I agree. But Poland, I haven't stopped talking shit to Leva since last night. Nice. But I just think that Tata, the way he plays football, yeah, they should beat Saudi Arabia. I think they can, and they will. But then you got Poland with Lewandowski against that midfield and that back line. Nah. And then against Argentina, Messi? Yeah. No. 3 points. Maybe 4 at best. Maybe 4. Maybe that's enough. But unless Tata's gone, I just don't favor Mexico here. Unless Poland just chokes again like they always do. I just don't see him choking this time. Lewandowski's in God mode right now. Probably because he wants to go to Barca. Maybe once he gets to Barca, I don't know. But player down hurt for Pachuca. Edson and Johan will shut down Lewandowski. What are you smoking? What are you smoking? I was listening to Juan Carlos Osorio on Football Americas. He was definitely telling the truth. What happened to him in Mexican national team, why he left. I got to check that out later then. No matter how the odds are stacked against them, Mexico always passes the group stage. I remember when Croatia was supposed to smash Mexico and Mexico beat them 3-0. Yeah, but Herrera was the manager then. Herrera and Tata are leagues apart. And I don't even like Piojo. I think he's an ass. But I know he's leagues apart from Tata. He's leagues better. And Tata coached Barca. And Piojo is still better than him. Leagues better. And I think Piojo's an ass. But I can admit his talent. You know Messi wants to go all out since it'll be his last World Cup. Exactly. I know exactly. Argentina make it in that group and not make it to the knockout match. Lewandowski played in a farmers league. CCL 2023 stopped 8 grams of crack. Pachuca females lost a title game. Thus Pachuca men will lost Atlas. Osorio and Piojo are far better than Tata. Exactly. Hell, Luis Fernando Tena is better than Tata. Guatemala has a better manager than Tata Martino. Tena Neta, Jesus. Like, seriously, I'm going to say it. They got Thomas Boy, and he's still better than Tata. That's all I'm saying. Supposedly Colombia want Tata. Let him go then. Even Chris Armas is better than Tata Martino. Okay, that's a little bit too far. No, that's too far. For me, it's Netherlands, Ecuador, England and Iran, Argentina and Mexico, France and Peru, Spain and Germany, Belgium, Croatia, Don't sleep on Canada. Winvo is now in the shadow realm. Why did Osorio say he left? I wonder why. I think I'm going to watch that Football Americas after this is over. I probably should. Is it the most recent one, Rory? Like this most recent one they just did? Rest in peace, Thomas Boy. Yes. Legend. Rest in peace. It was a couple of months ago, but yes, still. Is Daddy Mozo playing? It's Pachuca versus Atlas, so no. Mexico's a great team, but their main issue is Tata and the age, but he plays all the older guys. I think there's some good players from the Olympic side in the sub-20s that you could use. What do I sign? I'll even pay his plane ticket. Yeah, same here. Most recent, okay. Raheem Edwards got called up. Nice. Yep, he did. I'm happy. I love Raheem. I'm happy he got called up. What a great player. I'm happy he got called up. He deserves it. The way he's been playing. Free kick for Pachuca. 20th minute. 0-0. Settle on the wrong side. Settle. 20th minute. What can Pachuca do here? I would talk about Tata going to Colombia. Are they even in the World Cup? Group G is Brazil, Cameroon, Portugal, and Uruguay. Okay. Not bad. Tata's a good coach, but like every coach, every team, their cycle comes to a halt. It's just sad every game that he, like that unbeaten streak, were meaningless games. And then when it started to matter, like the Nations League and the Gold Cup and WC World Cup qualifiers, they started pulling up duck. Just beat who they were lower than them, and then everybody above them went and slapped them. Raheem's been a steal the offseason for MLS. Yeah, could say so. "21st minute. Memory short right now. Not feeling too well, but I think it was just because he decided to leave on his terms. I think the Federation, it was the Federation, he didn't trust them. Cruz Azul got what looks to be a great coach. Yeah. So maybe getting rid of Reynoso wasn't such a bad idea. Maybe it wasn't such a bad idea. I was kind of surprised when Cruz Azul got rid of Reynoso, but now it kind of seems like they got a better coach. Maybe it was good for them to get rid of Reynoso, that they wouldn't be connected by nostalgia to their championship. Honestly, if Tata copied Berhalter and called younger players to Mexico would have a huge chance again out of their group due to how talented these younger players are. I agree. I think that's what we know. Thoughts on Julio Furch possibly joining Austin? Austin would actually be legit. I mean, they're good right now. But you get Julio Furch in the summer for Austin FC. I like Sebastian Triusi, but he ain't got to score all the goals now. You just play it into Julio Furch. And Julio Furch, if he's this good in Liga MX, oh boy. Austin would be real. Like, they would be legit. Like, they're good right now. But they'd be legit if they get Julio Furch. It'd be legit. Like, they could win the West on points, then win the MLS Cup. Mexico versus USA in the quarterfinals in Philadelphia. I could see it in 2026. Yeah. 23rd minute. Atlas Abela plays it forward. Plays up. Chipped over. Speaking of, the Mexican League is doing a great job of getting new foreign coaches with new ideas for the league to help it grow, but they still don't have Ascenso and Descenso. Like, that's what matters. And no Copa MX. That's what matters. Like, it's all like the coaches. Hell, the players, you got a player that can choose either MLS or Liga MX, and they'll honestly lean towards MLS. Got to think about it. Joe Rogan was at an Austin game, said he had a blast. If anybody would, it would be Joe Rogan. I mean, Austin has a great atmosphere, but good to hear Joe Rogan gave it a thumbs up. Brendan Aronson completed his transfer to Leeds today. He'll do a good job there, I think. Shot, that's out for a corner, most likely. Yep, corner for Atlas. It was such a bad idea. I mean, Cruz Azul is a better coach, and now they need a new coach who's not been better. Holy moly. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. They could have had Julio Furch. There'll be a corner. Where's Bielsa? I'm not sure. Breaking news. Juan Dineno and Alan Mozo are going to Toronto FC. How would you feel? Over the moon. Over the moon. I'd be just so happy. I don't think I'd be crying tears of joy yet. Let's win a cup. But, I'd be doing backflips. And I don't even know how to do backflips. Where's Bielsa? I'm not sure. Leeds fired him. Replace him with Jesse Marsh. Breaking. Mamadou Fall is still trying to fight the Galaxy. The whole Levas team is still trying to fight the Galaxy. That was crazy. Like you lost. Absolutely dominated, and you're just running up there. Shot! No, save by Camilo Vargas. He got there first. That was nuts. Furch is overrated. He was better when he played at his old team, but at Atlas, he's very average at best. But he won a championship with them, and he's scored when it matters. But yeah, over his whole career, I think he'd be good with Sebastian Driussi. Honestly, you have a better 10 than what Atlas has if you have Sebastian Driussi. He's already leading the Golden Boot race. Header, goal! 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 Goal de Atlas! Goal! Holy crap. Nice header. They just kick back, and there you go. Kick back, and there's the goal. That's the second time this happened. Goal de Atlas. 1-0. 27th minute. What a header. What a cross and what a header. Is that Reyes? Yep. Ball played forward. Crossed over. Yep, it was Reyes who got the header. Ball crossed in by Abela. Header by Reyes. As a 26-minute goal, Luis Reyes. What a header at the near post. And Ustadi could do nothing about it. Luis Reyes with a goal. 1-0. In the 26th minute. Crazy. That's a good goal. Yeah. Goal Atlas. Oh, my Lord, I believe CCL champs now. Now he believes. Vamos, Pachuca, don't give up. I want to see you champions and not Atlas. They've been playing better, and they just let in a horrible, horrible cross. I don't know. I mean, if they draw, they may be in a better spot in the second leg, but they're not. I mean, hell, they could still win outright in the second leg at this point and still win the league. Even if it's 2-1 Atlas in the second leg, they would still win outright on. Oh wait, no. You still have extra time and penalties. Well, there you go. I'm not shocked. Atlas bandwagon. The stadium is shaking now, I'm sure. Honestly, I think the CCL finals will be all MLS, MLS versus Liga MX, and all Liga MX from now on for a while. It's been that way since 2008. It's been that way since 2008. When's the last time a non-Mexican team even made the or a non-MLS Mexican team made the final? Saprissa? That's got to be. Austin needs to go for Quinones. Yeah, I can see it. Mora was scoring goals for fun. Soon the guy banged in goals last year. Blanco was feeding him balls. Watched out. Yep. Atlas Bicampeonato. This is the weirdest timeline. Did the lights actually go out a little bit? I guess they did. Yeah, even the stadium can't handle it. Yeah, I think Rebel would agree with you that this is the weirdest timeline. But then again, if you asked me if there was a team from Guadalajara who was going to win the Bicampeonato, if you asked me like 10 years ago or even 5, I would have said Chivas. So yeah, this is weird. Ball crossed in. Past the post. Pachuca. Close, but no cigar. Corner kick. But that's a good run in. And it just bounces through. Doesn't get to the foot of another player. Just squeezes through. Zavaleta didn't play yesterday because he hurt his leg. We're out playing Pachuca right now. Just because you have a goal doesn't mean you're out playing them, but you've had a good last couple of moments. Wow. A few lights went out. Yep. I'd say half of the game was Pachuca's and half of the game's been yours. But I wouldn't say outplaying. That's a little bit of a strong term. But you're winning, so I guess it doesn't matter what the stats look like. It just means that you have a goal in the. Is Gio Dos Santos on Pachuca now? No. At least I don't think he was on the bench, or he's not on the 11. He may be like stuck in the reserves, but I don't think he's there. Let me see. No, he's not on the bench. Giovanni Dos Santos. I don't. He plays for. Where does he play? He doesn't play anywhere, turns out. Google says Tlaxcala FC. Save there by in Liga de Expansión MX. But Google says nothing about it. Or Wikipedia says nothing about it. He plays for a Liga Expansion team. Jonah is on America, yes. But then they got rid of his brother. Miami wanted Gio Dos Santos. They're idiots. Atlas calculating how to bottle it like they did against Tigres. Camilo Vargas MVP. Honestly, probably at this point. For y'all, yeah, I would say Camilo Vargas is MVP. I'd say he carried y'all. So what are the Mexican CCL spots looking at right now if Atlas wins? Well, they've already been decided because both finalists go. So first, for the Apertura, you have Atlas and León. For the Clausura, you have Pachuca and Tigres. Now, of course, Tigres would somehow... I don't know if Pachuca would still get the champion spot or the runner-up spot, even if they lose. Because Tigres didn't even make the final, but if Atlas wins, that would mean, I guess, depends on which spot is better out of the Clausura and Apertura champions, which one Atlas would get anyway. So I think Tigres would just get what's left over, but we have our 4 teams considered or qualified for next year. We know who they are. No matter if Atlas lose this tie or win it, we know who's in. Shot saved by Ustadi. Closes him down. Closes Quinones down. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Send a super chat. Be much appreciated. Let's get it going. Look at transfer markets for real transfers. Are you ready to watch Toronto get their revenge against Montreal? I would be happy. I would love to see it. We got a month pretty much to wait, but hopefully our form gets better, because if it doesn't, I'm worried. That was absolute. That match against Halifax was an embarrassment, and we still won. Oh, I get it. Ball crossed in. Header! Past the post. Where can I donate bars of soap to see you? I don't know. Pachuca defending. Looks like advantage has been played, and Pachuca gets the ball here. Can they find a goal? It's tied up. Ciudad Universitario is what I think he was talking about. UNAM. Pumas. That banter. Ciudad Universitario. Shot! Past the post. Sacramento versus Galaxy on June 21st. June 21st, 7:30, can you live stream? So 9:30 Central. It'll probably be just a live stream itself, but I got to see when Toronto plays. They're playing from the 21 to 23rd in June against Montreal. If they don't play that day and the other semifinal isn't played, it's Vancouver versus York. That'll probably get me nothing compared to others. I'll see. I'm not going to say anything definite, but if it's the day of Toronto-Montreal, it'll still be later, and I can do everything for Toronto-Montreal and then do Sacramento-LA Galaxy live. Just by that self, just like I did the last one, I guess. But most likely, I'll still at least be able to do it live. Most likely. But we'll see. And even if it's a York-Vancouver day, they're still playing in York, so in Toronto, so pretty much. Yeah, I'll probably be able to do it live. I don't know if I'll do a review for it, but I didn't do it for El Trafico either, so probably would have done me the best. Ryan, you know Toronto's got to be dead. Besides, you faced Montreal and you saw Montreal did Forge like that. Yeah, but let me believe that Toronto could find a way to win the Canadian Championship, and they're not that stupid to rotate like that again, knowing they're playing an MLS side. Can you live stream the Orlando game? Well, here's the thing. Canadian Championship's probably being played at the same time. If it's played as the day of Vancouver and York, Nashville and Orlando will probably do better, but where can I donate to a young fan to Atlas because your fans are old? Peace was never an option. If Atlas wins the Bicampeonato, I promise to donate a bar of soap to every Pumas fan. Thanks, man. If so, that'll be awesome. No problem. Predictions for the Champions League final. 3-1 Liverpool. You heard it here first. 3-1 Liverpool. And I'll be live for it, of course, on Saturday afternoon. 2 hours later, I'll be live for Toronto, Chicago. Well, if it's 2 o'clock. Well, we hate Pumas fans. What? I say 3-1 Liverpool. It's my guess. 38th minute. That's out for a throw. Atlas throw Abela. The throw. 1-0. Atlas. Still, in the end, everything to go for. Of course, at the end of the second leg of this final, if it's still tied in aggregate after 90 of the second leg, we will have a extra time and then possibly a penalty shootout. Freddie Freeman, 3-run home run. Freddie Freeman rests his head on a pillow made of concrete. I knew what you wanted out of that one, I bet. If Pachuca wins, I'll donate anti-delusional pills to CCL because he's crazy. Oh. How was Almiron in Atlanta? Great player. There's a reason he got to move to Newcastle. One of the best players in MLS when he was in Atlanta. Probably the best. I hate to admit it because Sebastian Javinko was still at TFC, but, it was him and Seba, to be honest. Plays forward. Pachuca. Cross. Shot. Save. That'll be a corner kick. Vargas with the save. He good. You know, there's the option on June 22nd for the Hudson River Derby and U.S. Open Cup. That game's going to be hype and literally be crazy. Pachuca's easy. America would have put up a fight. And I would have actually been rooting for Atlas. Because even if Atlas fans think they're like the new Tigres pretty much, I would still rather see Atlas win a bicampeonato than America win a championship. But the damage would have been done anyway because they would be in the CCL anyway, so who cares? Pachuca. That's out. How about Joseph Martinez? Before the ACL injury, he was unstoppable. Now he's trying to get back to where he was. He's still a good player, but he's definitely not the same guy before the injury now. You know, it's kind of sad. Love it or hate it. When Joseph Martinez was on fire, he was on fire. Remember when Pumas won Atlas 5-1 in CU? Seen times when Atlas was Liga MX punching bag. I don't think CCL 2023 wants to remember that. It's like he's just memory holding everything that wasn't Atlas bicampeonato. Shot! Save by Ustadi. 41st minute. Still 1-0. Looks like that's how we'll go into the half unless somehow. "41st minute. Atlas is closer to a second goal. I'd agree. Sadly enough, I'd agree. 41st minute. Except for a coach or two like England, Mexico does not have good coaches. They all play 4-4-2 and don't press teams. They just go to back and wait to gain possession. Well, I mean, sleep with socks on or socks off. At a hotel, socks on. Home, socks off. I've went over this before. Kevin from Pachuca is a beast, yet Tata doesn't call him up. Because Tata doesn't know talent when he sees it. Dude's probably blind. Yeah, but let's see. Mexican coaches, Tuca, kind of. Tuca's a legend, but he definitely does it the other way. Ambriz, pretty good. Lillini, I think Lillini is pretty good. Herrera. Shot, the new Cruz Azul guy. I guess and Reynoso when they won the league. Remember for the time for where your fans are happy for the first time since 1951? Times when Atlas was a good team. Johnny Depp or Amber Heard? Johnny Depp. Lillini's from Argentina. Are you just talking about Mexican coaches? Okay. Oh, Mexican coaches in general. Okay. But Johnny Depp. 43rd minute. If anybody's on the side of Amber Heard, you're out of your mind. She's a freaking just a pathological liar, frankly. And that's been shown the whole way. Kevin Alvarez, the only player that's playing good for Pachuca. That's foul, I guess? Yeah, foul. Well, yeah, that's why he's got a 7.4. There you go. Yeah, when your best player is a left back, well, doesn't work well. Sleep with socks off all the time. She always looks at the judge when she answers the question. It pisses me off. Yeah, because she's trying to run a gimmick, and it just doesn't work. If you want the answer, Latinas. Yep, we all do. Yep, yeah, Tata's calling up El Chaca and Gallardo, and they must have mad head skills. South of the border, down Mexico way. South of the border, where the tuna fish play. Tomorrow, 9:30, new Montreal logo. I'll remember. We'll see what it looks like. South of the border, down Mexico way. Yeah, I would agree. DeMar Alexander, that was the part of the problem with Liga MX in the past. They have the same coaches coaching 20 different teams, fire one place, recycle to the next team. Yeah. Santa Maria. Yeah, I think should have been out. Anywhere in the GTA, Greater Toronto area, you're bound to find what you're looking for. Well, Tata called up Efrain Alvarez, so he does know talent. Fair enough. Fair enough, but not much. We have 2 South American coaches. Great to have people with new ideas. Yes. 3 minutes of stoppage time. 3 minutes of stoppage time. 45th minute. Here comes Pachuca. Cross into the box. Header. Falls down. Can take a shot. In. Scored. Crossed away. Yeah. Ouch. Montreal changed their logo again. What are they doing? First off, take the impact away. Now you change the badge twice. Like they think the badge is the problem. It's not. It's not being the impact. You could keep the current badge and put Impact de Montreal in it, and it's fine. But no, it's because you're not the Montreal Impact. That's the problem. It's like they're tone deaf. They just want to piss people off. Their fans off to piss their fans off. Like, at this point, Kevin Alvarez is better than Alan Mozo. No. Yeah, I would say so. Welcome back, Johnny. I would say so. What did you think about Guillermo Barros Schelotto as the Galaxy coach from 2019-20? He may have been carried by Zlatan, but I still think he got screwed over by Klein. I think when it comes to it, Klein basically threw him under the bus and then ran over him. Like, threw him under the bus, then proceeded to run over him. That's what happened. I don't think Schelotto was a great manager. I think he got carried by Zlatan, but he wasn't horrible. But of course, Klein wanted one of his guys or somebody that would be ambitious, but not to the level of what Schelotto wanted. Right? Vanny knows how to win in MLS, but he definitely didn't have the grander vision that Schelotto had. Vanny would make Galaxy competitive until his vision was realized. You know what I'm saying? But Schelotto wanted a rebuild, deep rebuild. So, a deep rebuild. I second that. Yeah, I'd agree. If it's a good logo for Montreal, I'll keep it. Or if it's a bad logo for Montreal, header, save, and cleared, punched away. Jesus, Camilo Vargas is getting away with everything. Yeah. Alan Mozo's better at the right wing and left wing players for outlaws. I agree with you. Klein is always the scapegoat. Like, Klein didn't want to lose his job because of a clean rebuild. Because the Galaxy don't do that, but they've been crap for a while. So, free kick, 48th minute. I mean, I guess it could be possible. Camilo from Cuervos FC. Camilo from Cuervos FC. He may actually be the best keeper in CONCACAF. I think I've seen the light. Halftime, 1-0. 1-0 at halftime of this first leg of the grand final. Take a short break. Exactly. I think I may have seen the light. I think Camilo Vargas is the best goalkeeper in CONCACAF. Halftime. Jeremy Marquez shit on Mozo. What? Alan Mozo is better than Atlas squad line. With that being said, take a short break at the half. We'll talk about the stats once I'm back. You know how this works. Sit tight. Be back. We're back. Second half. Stats for the half. Let's go. All right. 1-0 at the half, of course. 49% possession to 51% possession. 8 shots to 8. 115 accurate passes to 60, which is 67%. 236 accurate passes, which is 74%. 6 fouls to 4. No offside on either side. 4 corners to 3. Again, 8 shots to 8. 3 shots on goal to 3. 172 passes to 185 passes. 116 accurate passes. 67% pass accuracy to 74. Passes in their own half, 37 to 62, 76% in the opposition to 74. 20 accurate long balls, 12. 5 accurate crosses to 1. 13 throws to 9. 6 interceptions to 5. 5 tackles to 5. 4 blocks to 4. 10 clearances to 10. 3 keeper saves to 2. No yellow cards on either side and no red cards on either side. When it comes to the teams, I'd say each team had about a half. I'd say about half of the team. I'd say each half, the team has had about a half of the half to be the dominant team. Atlas, Pachuca started better, and then Atlas took over around 20 minutes, 22 minutes. And they held on ever since. Of course, they scored in the 26th. I'd say both teams are about dominant for about a half of the half. And we'll see what happens in the second half. But so far it's been 50-50. So far it's been both teams have been about 50-50 with their time of domination. I wouldn't say 50-50 on actions or 50-50 on shots. Pachuca could deserve a draw, but we'll see what happens in the second half. Do they come out hot in the second half, or will Atlas keep on going? Of course, Atlas was closer to a second goal later in the second half. Pachuca still had a chance or two, but in the end, we end up 1-0 at the half. We'll be pushing towards 90 and the end of the first leg. But we shall see how this first leg will go. The rest of this first leg will go in the next 45 minutes, plus stoppage time. And then we will have another 45 minutes, then the second leg on Sunday. We have 3 games this weekend, all covered. UEFA Champions League, Toronto over Chicago, and then the second leg of this Liga MX final. We have an off day tomorrow, of course. Thank God. It's been a busy week already. It's been a pretty busy week. We've had some fun, though. We've had some fun times. But a very, very busy week. No stop really around there. So we shall see how this final goes, or this game. Well, yeah. Final, I guess. Summer of Champions, eh? We shall see. Then, of course, Saturday we got UEFA Champions League final. I wonder when it starts. I would say about probably 1:30, 2 o'clock, but that could just be the coverage. We'll see. But second leg as scheduled. See. I wonder what they were trying to put over there. CONCACAF Nations League in June, exactly, and we'll be covering a lot of that. I'll look at that schedule and we'll deal with that once we get into that run. We'll see what games I want to do. 2 p.m. Central. Okay. Thank you for checking on that. UEFA Champions. Okay. I figured it was 2 p.m. Central, but I had to make sure. With that one. I have to make sure about that one, with that being said. But there you go. Atlas needs that second goal. They're closer to it, but we got to see what happens in the second leg, or the second half of this game. Let's see if they come back out that hot, or they just press on to the way they have been playing so far. For me, I'm going to say I think Pachuca does come out hot in the second half. Maybe Atlas. They've been building their Atlas has been building their not possession, but their momentum. And still Pachuca had a couple of chances. I think Pachuca is going to take the fact they got close at the end of the second or the end of the first to push on in the second. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Atlas, Pachuca's looking for a draw. That's what they're looking for. I think they're going to at least try to be good defensively or try to be tight defensively and then get that goal. Hope maybe they get it back. I wonder, was that Canelo Alvarez? Luka finished 4-1 Golden State in the finals. I expected that one. So Golden State versus Boston, or I think it's Miami, eh? It's Miami and Boston, eh? We'll see what happens. I'm not too comfortable with a goal lead. Pachuca did destroy America 3-0 at home. And they were up. It was tied anyway, and then they came back and then destroyed them anyway, and all they needed to was to draw, and they had absolutely been on fire in that game. And that was America. So now you are uncomfortable. Second half's about to start in a little bit. Another 45 minutes plus stoppage time. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Golden State versus Dallas. Golden State versus Dallas. Yeah, I know that was the Western Conference Final, and Golden State's going to the NBA Finals again. I can't believe it. They sucked for 2 years, and now they're back. The Golden State Warriors are back in the NBA Finals, and they're back to their old selves. I didn't expect that at all. Now, I wish the Raptors could get back to like that. But they're honestly back to their old selves pre-2020, pre-2021. Or 2020, 2021. Good enough to make the playoffs, nothing really more. But we'll see. But with that being said, it was good. Raptors did well this season. Hopefully they start doing better. But it's not like they were stuck at a round. They got in. I don't know. We'll see, though. But second half's about to start. With that being said, let's get this one going. Second half of the first leg, seeing who's closer to the title in the second leg. Will it be a draw? Will we have pretty much a full-on second leg, or will it be boring? What's up, Connor? How we doing? Happy to see you. How you doing? I'm doing good. What would happen in the second half if Pachuca needs themselves to get a goal? I say they probably stay stout defensively and then try to hit on the counter, because that's basically what they've stuck with throughout this first half, and I think they could easily do it. It's just hopefully you finally beat Vargas, which is, I think, the problem here. I don't know if they can beat him. I don't know. I don't know. He's been absolutely standing on his head, so I couldn't tell you. Basketball's a fun sport to play, but not to watch. Honestly, I'd say you're right to a certain extent. I'd say you're right. It's fun to play basketball, but to watch it, if it's not your favorite team, honestly, I couldn't care less. I haven't watched any of the NBA playoffs since the Raptors got eliminated, and hell, I didn't watch it all last year because they didn't make it. If it's not the Raptors, I don't care. If it's not Mississippi State college basketball, women's or men's, I don't care. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't care. I couldn't care less. But yeah, it's more fun to play, I would agree. Like, as you can see, when it comes to football, I'll watch anything. Because trust me, if it wasn't just something I'd love to do, I honestly wouldn't share it. If I was doing this as some sort of a racket, I wouldn't share it. I'm not one to do stuff that they don't love. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why I do what I do. Navarro's coming on for Pachuca. There's a reason why I do what I do. I'm not going to do something I don't love or don't want to do, per se. Anything I do, I'm passionate about, is what I'm saying. Whether it's wrestling, music, it's something I'm passionate about. I'm not somebody who, or maybe it's just the line of the regularness of life is just way too hard for me. Maybe that's it, but I don't know. Maybe that's it. Or maybe I'm just a carny. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just a carny. I couldn't tell you. I think both. I think both counts. I think both is the case. But back to the point. Hockey as well, of course. I love hockey. Basketball, you're right, though. Back to the point. Basketball, you're right, though. It's not really that fun to watch if it ain't your team. If it is your team, it is because you have an emotional connection. But if you don't have that emotional connection, nah. No, it's not. Plays forward. Besides, Pachuca playing forward gets taken away. Besides, now that basketball is dominated by these stat heads, it's just not it. Like, I love analytics as much as the next guy, but these stat heads just take it to a whole nother level. When it comes to basketball, it's absolutely delusional. It's like, Jesus. Like, Jesus. That literally explains a lot between I'll look at stats, out loss is more. That literally explains a lot between I'll look at stats, out loss has more chances, but not possession. They have great opportunity with 8 shots, 172 passes. They have 49% ball possession. Yep. Baseball is a great sport to watch. Coors pretty much in every 7-Eleven I've been to. Maybe you're Canadian. If so, it makes sense. It's not popular there. Yeah. No, it's there. I've heard of it. But I just don't. I just drink regular Ice Mountain or Pure Life water. I'm not too picky. The only thing I hate is freaking, which one's the one that tastes like shit? I don't know, like Aquafina? No. Dasani? No. Anything else I'll drink. I'll drink Fiji. I really don't care, frankly, about water as long as it's not Dasani. I'll drink freaking tap, basically. If I do drink water, I'm not a fan of water, but I'll drink at least a bottle or 2 a day. Better for me. Basketball players are weird, man. Kyrie Irving, LeBron, weirdos. James Harden, Kevin Durant, yeah. But I think they're also just egotistical. Ball played forward by Atlas, headed away. Pachuca needs to score 2-0. Or 1-1, I guess. Baseball's a great sport to watch, yeah. But then again, I would say a lot of pro wrestlers are weirdos to a certain extent. Like, the reason why I don't seem so crazy is that you put me up against a normal wrestler and I seem pretty normal. You put me up against a normal person and definitely I definitely seem a bit crazy. Then again, if you want to sawdust yourself, I guess you are crazy. 48th minute. Water. Don't know how to spell it. Do you mean Deer Park? I've never heard of that being trash. I thought it was Dasani. I know Coca-Cola is good at making sodas. Water, though? How do you make water taste like shit? Water. Don't know how to spell it. Huh? What? 48th minute. Natural water's healthier. Yeah, it is, but yeah, that's kind of the thing. Water is, but if you're drinking water, you're still healthier than drinking soda, I guess? I don't get it. I think it's probably because of the plastic bottles. That probably makes it worse. But at this point, they say everything. They say everything's unhealthy, like meat's unhealthy. Freaking, they say everything's unhealthy. So what's the point of like being careful? That is Canelo Alvarez. That has to be. Canelo's an Atlas fan? Jesus. If Atlas wins both legs and wins the title, would this be the second time? Yeah, bicampeonato for Atlas. Yep, they beat Leon. And if they win here, they'd be a bicampeonato. Yes. Canelo. He's an Atlas fan. What do you know? I thought it was from like Mexico City. No, I gotta look. Is he from Guadalajara? He is from Guadalajara. Okay. More you know. More you know. 50th minute. More you know. Do you know Atlas got 1-0 and you want 2 to score for Atlas? I think he meant 1-1. I think he meant 1-1. More you know. Still want Triple G to beat him. '50th minute. Ball play forward by Pachuca. His coach Reynoso is an Atlas fan. I see. So he's there for his coach, but he's wearing an Atlas jersey. So I guess he must be, or he knows where the money is at least. I guess. 4-4 Oilers versus Flames. Damn. At least he knows where the money is. So I guess he is an Chivas fan. Canelo is a Chivas fan. Okay. Now I got yep. So I got a problem with that. All right. So your team lost on the way of Atlas getting to the final, and you're wearing an Atlas jersey at Estadio Jalisco for your coach, with your coach in the box, I'm guessing. Yeah, you know where the money is, but that's wrong. Like, all right. Yeah. Like, I get supporting your coach, but you're out there in a freaking Atlas jersey. Hell, your coach is wearing a white Atlas t-shirt, and you're wearing more than him. Okay. All right. 52nd minute. Canelo wants to buy Chivas. What I do for work, I'm basically building this channel. As I said, the regularness of life just doesn't work for me. As that quote by Chris Moltisanti basically fits me. I do this is basically it, frankly. Header on by Furch. Header. Atlas. Furch! Past the post. Side netting. Basically. But thank you for watching. Thank you. Keep building. Exactly. That's all you can do. Our life is football and football only. I also wrestling is there too, and I wouldn't be shocked at some point. There's definitely a chance that I step back in the ring. I'm sure you do well in sports management. I'm sure. Probably more like I'd buy a team, but we'll see. Vergara ain't selling his golden hen. Yeah, probably not. There's definitely a lot of talents that I have. Very just creative in general. Very creative in general, frankly. So, music, wrestling, football, YouTube, on the channel, I've talked about wrestling a little bit and hockey, but yeah, you got a point. Just very creative in general, so. That's the way it works for me. 43rd minute. How many jerseys do I have in total? Football, I counted 22. Soccer, football, 22. Yeah, 22. Then you have like baseball, at least like 50, 55, 60, somewhere around that number. And it's a growing number. I don't have time to count them all. Probably still have some smaller ones that still fit me in another closet too. But Eh. 22 football jerseys, but other sports, it adds up to, with all the other sports, it adds up to like 50 something, 60 in that area. Like baseball, American football. No hockey jersey yet, though. Don't have a Leafs or Blues jersey. Trying to, but not yet. Basketball, a couple. Do I? Do I? No. I don't think so. Any rare ones or special editions? I do have a USA Marcus Stroman World Baseball Classic jersey. I do have that. That's pretty rare. 2017 Stro. Oh, that's a bad punch. That should be a foul. I have that. Special editions other than that. I wouldn't say a throwback is a special edition if it's highly produced. So, no. Pretty much that, I think. I do have that Parley Bayern Munich jersey from like 2 or 3 years ago. The gray one. I do have that. Plays forward. I do have the Parley TFC jersey from last year, which is that one game jersey. That LAFC special kit I found out is a Pride kit. I was telling you that Parley kit last year, that TFC Parley kit, like the blue and gray one, that's a special edition. Just a one match jersey. I kind of want this year's Parley kit too, but I hope they put them out with names at some point. I know Real Sports did. Shot over the bar. I want Jesus Jimenez on it. That's what I want. That's what I'm thinking. Jesus Jimenez, probably. Like, I collect a lot of hats and jerseys. If you think about it, have been since I was 12, at least the hats and the jerseys. None of my friends know in Morocco. Yeah, that's probably, I don't know, that may be a good thing if they don't know. I don't know if that's Morocco or not, though. But no, it's not worth it. Keep building yourself. Keep building your worth. They'll come back around. But it's up to you then, but it's not worth it. Don't keep chasing is the point. Don't keep chasing. Keep building your worth. They'll probably come back around at some point, but it's not worth it to keep chasing. And even if they do come back around and you have higher worth, it's not worth it. You could play around. You could play with that knowledge if you want. Here comes Pachuca. Shot! Hits the post. They'll go back around for outlast, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. They thought it was some limited special jersey, and that's all they have to know. That's all they have to know. Luis Suarez or Cavani? Suarez. Can Costa Rica beat Spain? This isn't 2014. No. Spain's actually pretty good. I do info I know about in Morocco. That jersey is subtle on gay vibes, but Montreal kit would get me killed due to it showing. Yeah, I was just worried. I was like, dude, you better be careful. Over there, you got to be careful. We don't question it over North America, but over there, you got to be careful. Let's just turn up the dial on the burner a little bit. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Yep. So are you talking about the Montreal one last year? Like the one that was like the pastels and like the lines that kind of looked like. Is that one you're talking about? Is that the one you're talking about? I think it actually had Love Wins on the back as well or something like that. So, yeah. If there was like last year's Montreal one, yeah, definitely. They were selling that, though. They were selling that, though. Like, it got over there to be sold. Like, they're just setting somebody up. They're just... Is you're saying. Winvo said it first. Just for... And Ross, they only had the LAFC kit. Oh, you have a Ross over there. So you have football kits at your Ross over there, but I can't find them here? I guess I got to go like weekly or monthly. You've got to be kidding me. That's got to be the case, right? Oh, hell. I guess I just got to go weekly or monthly. Have you ever been all over states? Well, I mean, when you're driving to Tennessee, you go over multiple states. When you're driving to Iowa, you go to multiple states. If you're driving to Kentucky, so on and so forth, yes. I've taken road trips through states. Is that what you're trying to say? I know what it's like to be on the road. I know what it's like to be on the road. Not as regular as a WWE main roster superstar, but I've been on the road. I know what I'm talking about. Not 300 days a year, but I've been on the road. By the way, a player got a red card from a woman, then posted on Instagram that, oh, yeah. Oh, that's a bad look. Have you ever been to the West Coast? No, I have not, sadly. I have not been to the West Coast. Yeah, I got a 2004 Pumas kit and a Barcelona kit when I was at Ross. North Carolina is good for soccer kits. So where are you right now? Or were you over in North Carolina and got those kits and then went back? Okay, I'm confused. 60th minute. Have you been to Virginia? No. See, I told you, Ryan, think on your head. Yeah, I don't think. And his team was being promoted this week. Durham, North Carolina. Okay. Yeah, I've never been to Virginia. I've never been there. I don't know if I'd ever want to be there. Like, I wouldn't go there personally. Like, speaking of wrestling, if I was wrestling, of course, you'd have to go there for shows. But I would not go there personally. I have no family in Virginia. I don't know why I'd want to go to Virginia. There's no MLS games in Virginia. And there's no Toronto FC2 games there. Why would I want to go? Why would I want to go? Maybe Washington, D.C. Richmond Kickers game. They don't play TFC2 anymore. That's the point. ¿A qué equipo le vas de la Premier Canadiense? That's Mars. Okay, yeah. Forge. Equipo de Premier Canadiense. Forge. Frente Cruz Azul. Conca Champions 2022. Lagging, damn it. 62nd minute. Winvo, how many days you travel? Do you collect all bunch jerseys in different leagues? Iran suing Canada. Did you hear? Yep. A million, like what? How many? Was it 100? Was it $1 million that they wanted in damages or something? Camera was like a Zoom meeting for like 20 minutes. I guess that was at halftime, I guess. 63rd minute. Long situation. Seconds. Oh, okay. Travel to Ross every week. I'm confused. I'm not going to ask. I'm confused. I'm not going to ask. Header on and cleared. Here it comes. Pachuca trying to find a goal, and that's out for a corner. $10 million. And we were only paying them, what, like $500,000 to come over, and they want $10 million in damages? Oh, they're holding up the freaking riot shields. Header, cleared. I don't get it. I found an Orlando jersey last year when I was in North Carolina, LAFC last year too, and then this year LA Galaxy. They also found a Toronto hat. Not a jersey, just a hat. A snapback clip version of this. Iran hadn't been paid, or we were going to pay them, I should say, after the match. They want money. Let's see what the outside courts say about it. Then they'll probably do it. Thanks, Trudeau. We're freaking poor already to freaking not have friendlies, and you open your mouth. You freaking idiot. As in Trudeau. Idiot. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Why did people not vote his ass out the last chance they had? Idiot. 65th minute. I'm in travel every single week. That's 10 million. Oh, my Lord. I don't think so, but that's a little bit extravagant. There's a pizza in Sweden that has kiwi on pizza. Kiwi's kind of sour. Like, it has a sweet tinge, but there's also a savory portion to kiwi. I think that's actually a little bit more acceptable. Like, if you've had kiwi before, it's like sweet, but it's also savory at the same time. It's like umami, you know. I think there's at least an acceptable portion to kiwi, as far as I can tell. You know, could also be a fruit pizza, but I think kiwi's at least a little bit acceptable. Ross wanted $35 for a FC Dallas Velcro visor. $35 for a visor for like a band of fabric and a freaking bill. Yeah, suck on that. No. 66 minute. No. $35 for a freaking Velcro visor. Maron. No. The only way I'd have a visor if it fell off the back of a FedEx truck. An open FedEx truck as an MLS tag still saying 50. Oh, that's even. Oh, yeah, because it's like new era and shit. They got to make their money back, and that's what happens on freaking MLS store. You have a point. A $50 visor. Okay. What's the score? 1-0 Atlas. 1-0. 1-0. They don't pay 10 million. Besides, they paid 5 through 10 or 100 coins. 1-0 Atlas. No. Yeah, I don't think so. Here comes Pachuca. Pachuca's had a good second half. They haven't really defended. Atlas are just trying to defend this lead, knowing that a lead at the first leg would mean they have a better chance in the second leg. Of course, there would have to be extra time and penalties. Header on! Saved by Vargas! Best crispy chicken sandwich. I don't really like chicken sandwiches. It ain't Chick-fil-A, though. Oh. Probably Popeyes. Rose Bowl Ohio State hat, normally 30, but 15. Well, okay, that's not as bad. It's not bad. '67th minute. It's not bad. Saved by Vargas. That was going to hit the post anyway, but a good header by Pachuca. 67th minute. But I wouldn't want to have an Ohio State hat if I'm not an Ohio State fan. But I'm not an Ohio State fan, so why would I want that hat? Besides, right now I'm in Illinois. I'm in Illinois/Mizzou territory. That's probably not going to make people happy. You know. Mississippi State, Mizzou's in the SEC. Shot! Past the post! Jesus, that was horrible. Maron. Alvarez pops it past the post. Arby's is awesome. I like Arby's. I eat crispy chicken sandwich. It's crispy. Besides, I literally eat Arby's and Burger King. Arby's is good. I like Arby's. Past the post, 68th minute. Looks like they're going to make a sub here for Atlas. Aguilera. Yep. Aguilera is off for Barbosa. Aguilera's off for Barbosa. Winvo. Jeez. He went for the tooth. He went for the head. 69th minute. Arby's is very good. Yeah, it may look like. I did not expect that out of him. Holy crap. I did not expect that out of him. Boom. Someone in TikTok made that joke, not me. But you got to, that keeper's freaking legit. Nobody stop Atlas. Yeah. I think Vargas may be the best keeper in CONCACAF. I think I've seen the light. And Rocha's fighting. Yellow card, boom. How do you like your steak cooked? Medium rare. Medium or medium rare. Somewhere down there. Just, that's medium rare. Nothing above, nothing less. It's over medium. You effed up. You effed up. Well, 70th minute. Cabral gets a yellow. The 70th minute. Somebody made the joke. Rocha gets a yellow. 70 minutes in this match. 20 to go. Plus stoppage time. Can Pachuca find that goal to tie it up and take a draw up home to Estadio Hidalgo and have a better chance of winning this tie? Plays up. Chipped over. Onside. Yes. Hurtado on the ball. Crossed and nothing there. Anytime I saw someone get a black steak, walk out and said your food is shitty. Yeah, because a freaking completely overdone steak is shitty. Yeah, you're right. That's out for a throw-in. Whoever it was, that's right. Atlas fans are clapping. They're ready to go. Boom. Throw in. Atlas is one a game and just a bit away from a trophy, the bicampeonato. Ayo. Hey! Hey! Police! Hey! What part of the game is this? I requote others' words. Hey! What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Can't believe I did that again, but it is what it is. Santa Maria's walking off. Chiseled's still funny. He is. Can't lie about that one. 73rd minute. Lamau. Throw in. Read Winvo's comment. Was this planned or what? I mean, you did say something sus, and people called you out on it. But that's all it really should be. Read Winvo's comment. I read his comment. That's all he said. Which is pretty much all it should be. Hey, my brain is sus, not me. Yeah, I kind of feel what you're saying there. I feel what you're saying there. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. But even to a deeper extent of like my brain's not even sus anymore. It just was back then. But I was never sus. Yeah, but you get the point. Yeah, I feel you. 74th minute. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. Why? Plays in, header away. Lol. Damn it. Should have stayed with my Gumad tonight. Should have stayed with my Gumad tonight. 3 beautiful kings. Flush. Motherfucker. You should have stayed with my Gumad tonight. Player down hurt. 75th minute. 15 more minutes to go. Yellow card on Furch. 76th minute. Trying to figure this out. Yep, yellow card on Furch. Is he on a second yellow? He got elbow to face. Yeah, that makes sense. 76th minute. Here comes Pachuca. Atlas attacking. I'm a king too, Ron. Don't forget about me. Yes. All the Mandem who stand next to me are in the family of the dynasty or kings. All the Yaldem who stand with the dynasty are queens. We know this. Haiti police song is good. The police of Haiti. Sweetie, sweetie, Haiti. Voodoo. But 77th minute, making a sub here. Yeah. Yeah, it is. 77th minute. Western Conference MVP is Curry. Duh. Curry carrying. Curry is carrying. Steph Curry is carrying. We don't. Yeah. I knew it. We all knew it. This dynasty thing of ours is ours, will always be ours. '78th minute. Plays through. Throw in. Here comes Pachuca. Trying to get a goal, but they just haven't found it yet. 79th minute. Oh, well, Corey. Just can't stop myself. Hurtado off for Roberto De La Rosa. Corey. 79th minute. 79th minute for this matchup. 1-0 Atlas over Pachuca. 79th minute. Dynasty After Dark. Liga MX After Dark. It's 79th minute. Let's go. 79th minute. 10 minutes plus stoppage time. We're getting so close to the end of this first leg. Plays in for Atlas. Cleared. Yes, still with Pachuca, or going towards Pachuca. They got 10 minutes plus stoppage time to figure this out. Nice play over. Not enough time. Can't wait for Madrid to win. I'm so bricked up for Saturday. Can't wait for Madrid to win. Now I got Liverpool. De La Rosa can't keep it in. Can't keep the ball in. But the Champions League final is going to be a good final for sure. Yeah. 80th minute. 10 minutes plus stoppage time. There's another substitution for Atlas. Furch off. Furch is off for. I guess they're just basically trying to get this 1-0 win, not trying to push any further. That may be a bad idea. For now, could be a bad idea. Furch is off for Jeremy Marquez. Okay, no, maybe they could still get a goal here. If their Atlas fans are expecting or wanting that, I bet. Marquez is a good player. Already takes a touch. Crosses in. Cleared. That touch definitely was possibly almost a secondary assist already. Almost a possible possible secondary assist right there already. 81st minute, 9 minutes plus stoppage time. Long throw from Reyes. I don't think I've ever. That's a save. That'll be blocked away. Benzema bricked up. Going to be cleared by Pachuca. Back to Atlas. Free kick the other way. Goal kick the other way. 82nd minute. Benzema bricked up. Like I've ever heard that before. Mbappe Real Madrid fail. Yeah, I can't believe it. The crown prince of PSG. They probably gave him everything. Plays forward. Shot up the pitch. Header away. Ooh, that's going to go out for a corner for Pachuca. Looking for one goal to tie this up and have a good chance at home on the aggregate. We played forward for Atlas or Pachuca against Atlas. Ball crossed in. Pachuca. Second legs at their house. They win outright. They win 2-1. They would go to extra time. In the second leg, of course. Plays back. It was my birthday on Saturday, and I also don't do crack even bricks. I'm singing La La La. Brother. Okay. 83rd minute. Eighth, 83rd minute. 7 minutes plus stoppage time. One more Liga MX match this half. Atlas looking for that bicampeonato would be Poggers. Yeah, for their sake, not mine. '84th minute. 84 minutes played. 6 more plus stop time to be played. Here comes Pachuca. They're pressing for that goal, and Atlas is letting them because they believe that Vargas is going to make the moves, the saves needed to not allow them to score a goal. But at some point, a mentality like that's going to bite you in the ass. 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Header on. '85th minute. Ball played forward by Pachuca. 86th minute. 4 minutes plus stoppage time. Looking for an equalizer to take back home to Estadio Hidalgo. Some take-home pay. Don't tell lies, Law and Order. Law and Order is a good show. I have to agree. 86th minute. Lol. '86th minute. Throwing for Atlas into the 87th minute. 3 minutes plus stoppage time. Here comes Atlas. Having a chance. Plays forward, and that'll be right to the keeper, Ustadi, into the 87th minute. Is that a Lucha Libre Atlas shirt? Ooh, boy. Canelo at a football game. Thought he was too busy for it. He fights in like September. I mean, I'm sure he has some time in between fight camps. Besides, he got his ass kicked by Bivol, a freaking tomato can. Comes Pachuca. Got his ass kicked by a tomato can. Depressing. Tata and Chicharito talked it over. We'll be seeing Chicha go in Qatar. I bet so. That's my guess. Yeah. '88th minute of football. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Time's running out for Pachuca in this first leg. They have to do all the work at Estadio Hidalgo, but don't worry. They basically did all the work in the last tie at home. But can they get some take-home pay here? Header down. Still with Pachuca inside the box. Here's a shot. Blocked. Gives it away. 88th minute. Bibble the swivel tomato can. I don't think you know. Tomato can's basically the UFC and boxing version of a jobber. Here's still with Pachuca. Cross into the box. Save by Vargas. 88th minute. I mean, it's basically the boxing version or UFC version of a jobber. They just use tomato can because they're not as carny as pro wrestling. But there are carny moments in that universe. 89th minute. Time's ticking away. Second half's been way more Pachuca. Atlas really only dominated for about 20 minutes here. Ayo, police, A. Okay. But here's a substitution. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Hernandez on for Guzman. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Or no, that was just 6 for 90, I guess. 89th minute. I think the dude actually accidentally showed up. It hadn't been. I don't even think 6 minutes of stoppage time makes sense, tell you the truth. 50 seconds plus stoppage time here in this matchup. $89-30. 1-0. 1-0. Pachuca attacking. Time running out. So for me in fight leagues, it's UFC, then AEW, Ring of Honor, Impact, and boxing. Where's WWE? Fair enough, though. You don't have the NXT. Don't have NXT Canada brand, which would be really the draw because, well, if you're going to do NXT Canada, why would your boy not? Why would your boy not be there, frankly? Who's the real damn draw? 4 minutes of stoppage time. That sounds a lot more true. More serious or whatever the hell. More smart. Yeah, let's just go with that. 90-18. WWE and NXT USA is fake wrestling. But AEW and Ring of Honor and Impact is fake wrestling too. I mean, they just portray as more realistic. Vince just doesn't give a shit. Well, NXT Canada will be legit if it ever starts. Probably only because of a certain stable headed by a certain Don Dada. Just like RTV was legit. 91st minute. Bump. '91st minute. Pachuca attacking. NXT UK is also legit to an extent as well. Just nobody thinks about it. NXT 2.0 is a disgrace, though. You're right. The frickin' pop art BS. That frickin' Andy Warhol pop art BS, yeah. NXT Black and Gold was legit, but then they changed direction. Triple H retired. I stopped watching. Okay, yeah, I would agree. Because he retired in ring, and they took away his power. And he was the only thing making wrestling bearable in WWE. Yeah, you got a point. Header. Oh, hell. One of the best 2000s wrestlers. Yeah, I'd agree. I would agree. John Cena is too. Randy Orton is too. But yeah, Triple H, definitely. People gave him too much grief. I mean, yeah, the Reign of Terror. They booked him to do that. Header down. Cleared. 1.5 minutes to go. Pachuca got close. It's just not enough. 1.5 minutes. Oh, here comes Atlas on a solo run. They can put it away. Shot. Goal. Goal. Quiñones. What a solo run. 2-0. 2-0. There's still a chance in the second leg, but looks like Atlas just took the wheel. You expected that to happen. Julian Quiñones. In the 90+2 minute. 90+3. 2-0. 2-0. Easy as you like, frankly, for Atlas. Easy as you like. 94 minutes of football. Pretty much up now. The next kick will probably be one of the last, if not the last kick. But what a run there. That will probably do it. Atlas doing a Timbers bread and butter classic. Yep. Definitely. That did remind me of the Timbers, yeah. That reminds me of Daryl and Espria pretty much. I don't know how you could just basically screw up 2 tackles like that. Just be like, boom. It's like screw up 2 tackles like that and just let him run in free. Oh, they're talking to VAR. Goal. No. It's telling them to move. Unfair for Pachuca. They were playing better, but that's how it is. Yep. They got to just basically go for it in the second leg. It's not over, but it's definitely not all for the taking. There's still a second leg, but it's definitely not over. It's not like the second leg doesn't matter. There's still an outside shot that it goes to what we expect it to go. Full time! 2-0, 2-0 for Atlas. And they win in a pretty strong match defensively. 25 minutes of domination offensively and a good defensive match. And Camilo Vargas standing on his head. And they take a lead to Estadio Hidalgo in the second leg on Sunday. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that bell notification once you're subscribed. Hit that like button once you've showed up. Send a super chat in the live stream. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. Review coming out within the hour. I will see you then. Congrats to CCL Champs 23 and all of Atlas fans. Second leg, though, it's not over yet. Job not done, one step away, but it's not over yet. Second leg, all to decide on Sunday, but I will see you then as well. But I'm out. Peace. See you.